In the dawn of a new Japan, one man stood as a colossus, a bridge between the ancient world and the modern. His name was Saigō Takamori. A giant in stature and spirit, he was a hero of the Meiji Restoration, one of the key figures who toppled the centuries-old shogunate and restored the emperor to power. He was a man of unwavering principle, a living embodiment of Bushido, the samurai code of honor. He had fought to create a strong, unified Japan, believing it would preserve the soul of his people. But the future he helped build was not the one he envisioned. The new Meiji government, in its frantic race to modernize, began to dismantle the very class that had brought it to power. The samurai, once the respected warrior elite, were stripped of their privileges. An edict was passed forbidding the wearing of swords in public, an unthinkable insult. Their stipends were cut, their purpose erased. They were relics in an age of telegrams, railways, and conscripted armies. Disheartened by this betrayal of tradition, Saigō resigned from his government post and retreated to his home province of Satsuma. There he opened private schools, teaching the old ways, preserving the martial and moral education of the samurai youth. He wanted peace, a quiet retirement from the world of politics. But the world would not let him rest. Dispossessed and furious samurai from all over Japan flocked to him. They saw in Saigō their last champion, the only man with the stature and integrity to lead them. He was reluctant, torn between his loyalty to the emperor and his duty to his men. But seeing their desperation, their honor trampled underfoot, he made his choice. In 1877, he agreed to lead them, not in a quest for power, but in a desperate protest to preserve their identity. The Satsuma Rebellion had begun. It was a war of eras. On one side, Saigō's 40,000 samurai, armed with the soul of Japan, the katana, and a fierce, unyielding courage. On the other, the new Imperial Japanese Army, a force of over 300,000, equipped with modern rifles, Gatling guns, and artillery, trained by foreign advisors. The samurai fought with a ferocity that stunned the modern army. They were masters of close-quarters combat, their swordsmanship legendary. They laid siege to Kumamoto Castle, a brutal, month-long struggle that showcased their tenacity. But courage could not stop bullets forever. The Imperial Army's superior numbers and firepower were relentless. The rebellion was slowly, systematically crushed. Pushed back, outmaneuvered, and depleted, Saigō's forces dwindled. The final battle took place on a hill called Shiroyama. Here, with fewer than 500 samurai left, Saigō made his last stand. Surrounded and facing impossible odds, they did not surrender. As dawn broke, they drew their swords and charged. It was a suicidal, glorious, and tragic final act. In the hail of gunfire, Saigō was struck down, gravely wounded. To avoid the dishonor of capture, he turned to his most trusted retainer. Following the code to the very end, he committed seppuku, the ritual suicide of a samurai. His death marked the end of the rebellion and the definitive end of the samurai class as a military force in Japan. For years, the government branded him a traitor, but the people never forgot him. They saw him not as a rebel, but as a tragic hero who fought for his principles against the inevitable tide of history. Decades later, he was officially pardoned, his honor restored. A statue was erected in his memory in Tokyo, a testament to a man who became known as the last true samurai. His story is a poignant reminder that sometimes the greatest heroes are those who fight for a world that is already gone. Subscribe